If you're going to enforce something on a population and charge them for carrying out an activity they've been doing for years, you need a way of keeping an eye on it. I think cameras are the best thing, don't you? And then you can spy on everybody and see what they're doing. Well, it would appear that there's certain home counties, including my very own Kent, that don't want to know any of it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Let me know in the comments. Good to see you again. Thank you very much for all the support. Well, this ULEZ thing trundles on and on and on, doesn't it? Before I go into that, please make sure you give the old thumbie up a hit down there. Really helps the algorithm and gets this information out. It's all to do with cameras and signs and what certain councils and what certain areas are prepared to do and what they're prepared to put up with. I mean, as you know, the High Court case that we unfortunately didn't get very far with, you've got Bexley, Bromley, Harrow, Hillingdon and Surrey County Council, the 5 Conservative-led areas, which basically took it to court to say, you know, is this really lawful? And we know how that went. Well, even though it's been designated to be lawful and old Sadiq of Khan is going to go ahead, there are certain areas which are saying, well, we're not putting the cameras up, we're not putting the signs up. And one of those is Kent County Council. And this is a little bit of the information. This has been confirmed by TfL themselves, which is quite bizarre in my book and makes a mockery of the whole thing. Cameras need to enforce London's ultra-low emission zone will not be installed in Kent, confirmed by TfL. The zone is due to expand, as we know, after the High Court ruling, and we know which boroughs took them to court. Following the decision, Kent County Council's leader, Roger Goff, wrote to the Mayor of London formally calling for the reversal of the decision to expand ULEZ and expressed his dismay. The authority confirmed it will continue to block ULEZ warning signs from being placed on KCC's infrastructure. It's not been contacted about the installation of ANPR cameras on its infrastructure, but if it were asked, KCC said it would be refused. Now, I saw an interview with Khan saying that if anybody refuses to put signs up, then it's going to work counterproductively for the residents because they'll just get fined in an area which they don't know about. But if you're going to refuse the cameras as well, then how can you enforce the ULEZ? You can't, because if they don't get picked up, they're not going to pay, are they, Mr. Khan? I think this whole thing's a complete failure before it even gets off the ground. And there's certain mileage in this yet, you know. We could see some very interesting shenanigans. I leave the link in the description to the article where all this comes from and you can read it. And hats off to KCC, they're actually doing something right for once, and let's see what happens with all the others in due course. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you shortly with one more. Toodaloo.